Hey guys, I want to do a kind of a quick video on the pound New Zealand. We have something very interesting, very familiar going on with the pound New Zealand. I want to compare this to the pound Aussie back in February 2012. I did I believe it was a webinar when I talked about trends. And this is a very similar situation. And let's go over it real quick. Very similar. Almost mirror images of each other that's going on currently with the pound New Zealand. With the pound New Zealand, we had a downtrend. We have this consolidation here, and we have highest closing resistance levels and lowest close support levels developing over time in the past few weeks or so, in February and March of this year. So right now we have price breaking through and closing above right here, and we have a big round number, and I believe Mike had a trade up on this, I believe at the time. Where's the, we have the 85. The 85 is right there. Okay, we'll leave that there. So we can see how we have this trend line that's confluencing with a trend line, price breaking through, closing above these highest closing resistance levels, and kind of waiting right now, right here. Let's see if we can get a daily close confirmation of support right here. We'll have to wait till day's end. Now, could we enter now? Look for a 1 hour and 4 hour signatures here. Sure, there was an hourly signature here at the 83.55 right here. So that presented an opportunity. Now price came back down again. It's kind of a crazy cross. So maybe a 4 hour. Now a 4 hour closed above it. And could have entered on the close here, or wait for a retrace and look for other signatures here. But more importantly, what I want to show is, let's get a nice snapshot of this, and let's look at the pound Aussie way back in February. And I talked about this before, but let's go over the same thing. Let's put, price came down, was coming down here, then all of a sudden developed this type of consolidation. We had a highest closing resistance level here, had a highest closing resistance level there, right there. Let me remove that right there. Let me zoom in a little bit and just see the similarities between the current pound New Zealand and this past pound Aussie. So we have a highest closing resistance level here. Remember, we had this kind of a dual action level right here and here, and then we have this trend line here, and look at right here. This is what's basically currently what's going on with the pound Aussie. The pound New Zealand right now. Right here. Look familiar, doesn't it? Price breaking through, closing above. Now price is coming down. We're going to see if we can get a daily close confirmation here. And we could probably enter on the close if this manages to close above these two levels. Even the 83.55 would be fine. Now wait a minute, but what about this big round number here? It's trading into it. Well, I believe this pattern and this data and time is kind of might be pushing this, might be enough to push past this 85. Sure, it reacted to it. But let's look at the pound Aussie. Did that have a big round number when this was presented? Well, it did. 1.50. That's a big round number. Basically the same thing. Identical. Yet it was able to push through it. Was it the confluence of this trend shifting event that did it? Probably. It still reacted to it, just like it's reacting to the pound New Zealand now. So, and then look, we can even see maybe there could have been a possibility an early entry here when price broke through and closed above right here. This kind of like triple action level, right? Closed above. We could have entered on a retrace right here, right? Our stop loss would go below the low and this trend line of the bar that price broke through and closed above right here. That would have been safe for this run. But notice that daily bar closed below our level. I wouldn't have liked that. That probably would have got me out. That would have got me out. But notice if we look forward on this past pound Aussie, price broke through, closed above here. That would have been all right. Closed above here. Could have entered there, stop loss there. That would have been safe for that. But this was it. When this closed above here, that was nice. Daily close confirmation of support. Bam. Now let's see if there's any similar parallels with the pound New Zealand. Well, let's take a look. Well, this is current price as we speak, and we had the pound. We had the highest close resistance there, kind of lining up. These were really nice right here. Kind of like a triple action level. And then look, price broke through and closed above right here. So an entry there could have been possible. Could have been possible right there, but look at the stop loss would have got hit, right? Stop loss could have got hit right there. So, ouch. Maybe a stop loss below this one. But this would have been the low of the bar that price broke through and closed above, so that might have got you there. But let's continue on though. Let's continue on. Now price breaks through and closes above here. This kind of triple action level, and then another highest close of resistance level here. Price breaks through, closes above. Price retraces. Now you could have looked at right there, this one. But look where it hit, that triple action level to the pip. Bam! Or a daily close confirmation of support. It's following this along. Now this is exactly the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just kind of neat, the similarities, the pair between, and this is basically the same pair, pound New Zealand, pound Aussie. Now, will this run to the moon like the pound Aussie did? Potentially. It's sure behaving the same way. But isn't this interesting how we are right here, right now? This is where we currently are, as we speak, with the pound New Zealand. Exactly the same thing. So what's the plan here? So the plan is we could look for current signatures now at these levels. There was some, or you could say forget about these. Who cares if there's a signature here or not? I'm entering right here. Now let's look at that. I'm entering right here, right now. My stop loss, let me simmer down my charts here. My stop loss is below the low of the bar that price broke through and closed above, right here below this trend line, and I'm going to enter right here. Got maybe 80 pips, maybe 100 pips, and then if the daily closes below this level, I'm out of it. We'll find out today. Where this closes. Now that's one approach. Now we could wait till tomorrow and see if the daily closes above mainly the 83.55, 54, 83.55, 54. And then we got the 83.80, right where price is currently at right now. It could enter right now. But we want to see if it acts just like this. Then we can enter on the close or enter on a retrace to a level. So at day's end today, and May the 9th, we'll see where we can enter on the close. If it closes above mainly the 83.55, we can enter on the close or a retrace to this, and let's see what happens. Now the big round number, I understand that, but notice what the big round number did here. It rocked right through it. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I wanted to make sure I got that out there. I was talking to Ken in the chat room, and we were talking. I talked to him about this and how the similarities between the two, which are really cool. It's really cool. I mean, it's the exact same thing. Exact, even with a big round number. So I just wanted to throw this out there, and it'll be fun to watch. We'll talk to you later.